Hey guys, this is Zachary here with Backyard DIY, and we've got another video. This one is showing I did some work recently. I bought a Ranger as a project because I've always wanted to tear apart a automatic transmission. So I bought this one with a bad transmission. The guy said it was bad. If you've ever driven a manual, first gear felt like you were holding the clutch halfway down. So I took the transmission out, and I can show you as I put it back together the steps. I didn't want to make a video of that not having done that before. So now that I can tell you how to do it as I put it back together, I will make a couple different videos of me putting it back together so you can see how to do it, and then obviously reverse it to take it apart for the first time. But anyways, this is the transmission upside down, the bell housing and the output shaft. I think what was wrong with this one, and I might be wrong, I won't know until I put it back in, is when I opened up this case, and this is again the bottom of the transmission, when I opened up the solenoid here was completely loose, as if this metal band that holds it in had lifted up, and it was, let me see if I can reenact it here. Okay, so you can see where the band is supposed to go, the metal clip, right there. I have no idea why the quality is so bad. Hold on. Okay, not sure what was going on, but anyways, I've got it fixed now. Quality's a lot better. So right where there's that groove hole, this metal clip held this solenoid in. Actuator solenoid, I don't know what it is, whatever. This is what it looks like, but when I took the pan off, it was sitting like that. Literally not even in at all. As you can see, it's supposed to be flush with this metal band against that metal, and it's pretty far away. So once you lift that band and push it in, that's actually where it's supposed to be. So I'm thinking that was the problem as to why it shifted really bad. I'm going to put it back together and see. I didn't take anything else apart because I wasn't quite sure what else would be the issue, especially because as soon as I took the pan off, I noticed that. Unfortunately, I didn't notice that when I took the pan off while it was still on the truck to drain the fluid out of it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had to remove the transmission. Either way, lesson learned. That's the whole point of this video. That's the whole point of this channel, is to educate people and show them things that a dealer or a mechanic at a shop wouldn't tell you because they want to make your money. But so if you've got a Ranger, or I guess any vehicle that runs the same transmission that is having really bad shifting problems or running really high RPMs just to move, I would check that. Google said that this is like first gear or something like that. First and second, I think, third and fourth, and then over here somewhere, one of these four is the fourth gear and overdrive or something. One of them's park, one's reverse. I'm not quite sure. If you want to know that, just Google it. I found it. It was pretty easy. All the rest of these actuators were in tight. So, but because I did loosen this valve body gasket, valve body, I had to go buy a valve body gasket, which Ford is the only one that had it. The local transmission shop didn't have it because this is a 2001, so it was too old for them, I guess. But anyway, so I'm going to put that gasket back in underneath here, put that back, and then I will briefly put videos in as I am putting stuff back together so you can see how to fix it yourself if you have the same issue. Stay tuned. Okay, I had to Google the torque specs. They're pretty important, I would say. If you don't have a torque wrench, you might want to invest in one, because the valve body gasket, or the valve body bolts, were only 10 foot-pounds, or 7, I believe. So that would be really easy to go over that without knowing you are. It's actually measured in inch-pounds because inch-pounds is more accurate, but I don't have an inch-pounds torque wrench, so I just converted it. The conversion is just 12 to 1, so if it's, 60 inch-pounds, you just divide 60 by 12, and that'll tell you how many foot-pounds. So, anyways, got the valve body all torqued down, and there's a torque pattern on Google. It's a funky pattern, so make sure you get that. Put the new filter on. There's a bolt in the center of that, and then the new gasket for the pan. So I'm gonna put the pan on and then flip this around and then bring the truck in and lift it back up so I can get the transmission underneath it. While I'm on that, this is the old valve body gasket, and this is why I had to replace it, because it got ripped opening it. So there it is. Here's the box it came in, and I don't know why it came with 2 in the same box. I don't know if Ford accidentally sold that to me or what, but it definitely only had 1. So there's the part number. 1 package of 4 pieces, but there was only 2, but they were the exact same thing. So I looked at every single hole to make sure that it wasn't just covering multiple years or multiple sizes, and every single hole matched up. So I don't know why there was 2 of the exact same filter, or I'm sorry, gasket. So anyway, I got the pan cleaned out for the most part. I gotta get a little bit left. Flip it upside down, put it on it, and then flip the transmission over. So that'll be next.